Yo, yo, yo! So, I just landed in Bangkok, and yeah, I got off the. Took me 3 times to get through the passport place. First time I didn't fill it out all the way, and then I went back and filled it out. Second time I tore off the departure piece because I didn't need it, and they were just like, go to the end of the line, fill it out, leave, you know. And the third time I was like, I was so frustrated, and then I walked in and I finally hit the dude, and he's like, okay, you know, asked me a couple questions. He was cool about it, and then was like, all right, you're through. And I'm like, oh, really? That's it? And then I went and got my bag. It was sitting there, and then I finally sat down and looked through. Like, actually got my serious itinerary. Figured out I need to go up to Bang Lamphah, which is the neighborhood that has the Khao San Road, which is where the sort of backpackers arena of things is, and this whole strip basically sort of like the ghetto of things. And as soon as I walked out of the airport, and I was reading about the taxis and the people that kind of like basically ready and willing to rip you off. Right as I was walking out, this guy's like, "Oh yeah," or no. First, what I did is I walked up to the official taxi stand. They're like, "Don't get caught, make sure it's official, look for the yellowness." And I walked up, and they're like, "Yeah, taxi will cost $950 to wherever you need to go." And I was like, "Whoa," because from what I just figured out, it would cost about 400 baht, and that's like with tolls and tax and everything. And as soon as I'm walking out, this guy's like, "Yeah, 950." This other guy, kind of seedy looking, and I'm like, "No, I'm thinking more 400," and he laughed at me, and he goes, "Ha, yeah, right." And then some other guy's like, "Oh yeah, 400." This little cool dude, more my age, kind of clubber style kid, and he basically was like, "Oh yeah, I got a taxi over here. We'll go 400." And he basically hopped in, some taxi, and his buddy drove him around the block and then dropped him off with 100 baht. Right after I just read about it, but I figure coming from the book, they said it would cost about 300 baht for a taxi ride plus all the fees and stuff like that. Anyways, I got a pretty solid ride over to Kyasan Road, and went to this new Siam guest house, and they were full. And then I walked around the block for like a couple times and checked a bunch of different guest houses, and everybody's full. Apparently there is a holiday tomorrow, and there's a whole bunch of people here. And it's really cool that I just got here on March 1st. It's nice and even, and I basically my visa is until the end of the month, like the 30th or something. And so this guy came up, and so that cost me 400 baht. What I did is I took when I was in the airport, I took $55 and converted it into 1630 baht. Yeah. 1680 or 1500, no, 1600, yeah, something like that, yeah, 1680 baht, and threw down 400 on the taxi. Then this other guy came up. He was like, "Yeah, 40 baht to take me on this like little taxi around," and then we went to a bunch of different places, and then we found this spot here for 540 baht, and I basically have till noon to be here, and it's decent, whatever, found it. It's kind of a little more than I was expecting. I was expecting something more like 280 baht for, a new Siam guest house, but they're full, so maybe I can hook it up tomorrow. And so I'm here, and I've got a lot I want to download, but that's my most recent episode. I think I might go wander around, actually, and I think I'm going to lock some things together. Go wander around, grab some food, come back, sleep for a little bit, try to set an alarm with my cell phone. I don't really know how that's going to work. So basically, my first day here, I started with, my first night here, I started with 1685 baht, and which is $55. Took a 40-minute taxi ride for 400 baht, which cost about $12, and then from there spent 40 baht, which is about $1.52 to get to a room where I can stay, and then I spent 540 baht, which is probably like 15 dollars, US dollars. So I spent 540 plus 40 would be 580 plus 400 would be 980. So I probably spent about maybe like $40 or something. No, I spent like $30 getting here into a room. $30. Very cool.